Have you ever been playing the finals and wanted to use a weapon that felt like you were shooting straight bowling balls at your opponents? Well, I know I have. Hi, I'm Funny Man, and today I taught myself how to use the KS-23 so you don't have to. This is the series where we grind out 100 kills with a weapon in the finals, see what kind of tips and tricks we can pick up along the way, and see if maybe, just maybe, we've been sleeping on one of the best weapons in the game. Today we got the KS-23 for you, and let's get right into today's video. Couple things to note here about the KS-23 is that it is a projectile weapon, just like seemingly every other long-range weapon we've done so far in this series, and it takes time for the bullet to reach the target. So I pull the trigger, it's going to take a little split second there for the bullet to hit the heavy dummy right back there, and the damage does drop off a bit. So that's something we need to be aware of. This weapon also does not headshot, so there's really no point in going for anything but center mass with this. The KS-23 is also one of the few weapons that can break the environment, so one shot, damage. Two shot, hole. Also, the KS-23 has kind of a unique reload. Much like the CPO-1 repeater, if you reload partially, then you will just load in one shell at a time. However, if you dump the mag, you load one shell, two, one, boom, that makes 6. So in a lot of situations, it is going to be more beneficial for you to go ahead and empty the mag rather than to early reload. And of course, keeping in line with the series theme of never wearing the same outfit twice, we are going to be rocking the Omni-Man fit, because there is nothing scarier, in my mind at least, than the thought of Omni-Man wearing hot pants. I have received many comments over the past several episodes telling me, hey, Funny Man, you should use this specialization with this weapon, or you should use these gadgets with this specialization or this weapon. And it's made me realize something. I have been a bit of a one-trick pony with this series, just picking a loadout and using it for the whole damn video. Even the best weapons need the right tools, so going forward, we are going to be switching up our loadouts pretty consistently throughout the video. We're going to use every specialization. Yes, even you, Charge and Slam. So for today's starting loadout, we are going to be using the Mesh Shield, KS-23, of course, the Dome Shield, the RPG, and the Healing Emitter. And every 2 games, we are going to swap up our specialization and at least 1 or 2 of our gadgets. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Let's skeet it! Oh crap, everyone's dead. Your ball. Yeah, Big Bertha. How you feel about that? He said, F your goo wall. Okay, that was not good. Oh no, he's got a Goo Gun and a flamethrower. And he turned me into a steak. I don't know what I expected there. It wasn't that. Slow clap? Yeah, no kidding. Damn it. Bonus tip before the actual tips start, but don't throw down your healing ball if you're already getting shot. Yeah, that's right. I can hit shots sometimes. Well, that's just your daily reminder to not forget that you have elbows and to use them in appropriate circumstances. That may not have been one of them. I probably could have killed him quicker with another shot, but he was right in my face. All right, good win to open up the day. 5 and 8 isn't great, but hey, at least I died less than the guy that slow clamped for me. The bullets don't do no good if they don't hit what you're aiming at. But they do great when you're right in someone's face. Tip number 1 for the KS-23 is don't forget to use the environment. The KS-23 does 100 damage per shot, and if you can hit someone with a direct impact from something around the arena, or your trusty healing ball in this instance, you will eliminate one shot needed to kill. Hell yeah. Tip number 2 for the KS-23, don't forget to break the environment with it. Being a heavy, you don't have the speed necessary to mosquito around the arena, and you have to rely on destruction to surprise people. By surprising someone with a hole in the ceiling, you can get some early damage in a fight, and you can do it without sacrificing a gadget charge. Tip-top soup. That wasn't smart. Heal me through this. Oh, we actually out-healed that. Hell yeah. That was just a whole cluster. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Oof, lots of explosions, and some of those explosions are on my body. What? Glad to see that that went according to plan. Ooh, ouch. 2 in a row. Let's go. All right, so after 2 games, it's time to swap up our loadouts. So we're gonna trade out the mesh shield for the Goo Gun, and let's go with the lock bolt, because hey, ain't nobody ever gone wrong with the lock bolt. What the f was that? When the hell did my character get an Eastern European accent? Assist. Okay, I was getting shot from all over. Got him. Okay, so I just was no help there. I almost kind of can't believe I got that, so... Damn. Ooh. Team wipe, and I just spun out and had a seizure. That didn't go great. All right, now we're picking up some speed. All right, and another team wipe. What you know about me? What you know about me? Apparently you know I'm flammable. Okay, but back from the clutches of negativity, 12-4. Way to f***ing go. After game 3, one of my viewers that hopped in to play a few games with us the night before on stream invited me into a party. So for the rest of the video, we decided to party up with him. If you want to party up and run some games together, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be notified when we're heading in to grind some World Tour. Come on, that should have been an easy kill. What am I doing? God damn. Haha! Leave me alone. Come on, dude, the best choice you'll ever make is not chasing me. I told you. My brain don't work right now. Oh, hey, so we're almost halfway through the game and this is still the first box. Maybe we should... Cream on me? I don't have a Bible anywhere in this fucking house, but if I did, I'd be throwing it through the goddamn monitor right now. Y'all need Jesus. And on an unrelated note, let me just spray some sticky shit all over these windows. Dude, you were really just gonna stand there and take all those shots? Okay, all right. That was absolutely not my fight to win. Damn. Shit. I couldn't find him. Yeah, that's right. Die, bitch. F you. Ooh, that was sick. Got him. Okay, that didn't help me at all, but we got the box. That's what matters. Tip number 3 for the KS-23 is that the KS-23 has really good in-air accuracy. Granted, you still have to hit your shots, unlike me just now. However, if you're in the air and your crosshair is even a little bit over a target, there's a good chance that your shot's gonna hit and you're gonna get that kill. That's right. No clue how I just won that, but we did, so here we go. Woohoo! All right, another win in the books for us. Yeah. 17 and 10. I must be shitting myself. Can't hide from me, sucker. Yeah, that's right, redemption. Ow, f***. Okay, unredemption. Oh, ouch. Damn it. That's right. Wombat Slayer? Okay, I thought that said Womb Slayer for a moment. Tip number 4 with the KS-23 is that low gravity events are your best friend. Need I explain more? Damn. Hey, you remember tip number 1? Well, this is a really good example of that. And of course, I can't fucking hit anything the second time. Stupid. Tip number 5 is a bit of a conditional one, but if you have the Goo Gun, you can use it as a makeshift lock bolt and get some really funny kills with the KS-23. Like this one here. Okay, that didn't help at all. Goodbye.
Throwing some goo.
I'm just a boy who can't aim his gun. I really wish I could f***ing do that. Tip number 6 might remind you of the dual swords video, but it's one of our general tips of watch how big your fights are getting and hit your shots. I might have been able to win this 2v1 if I could aim better. My inability to hit close moving targets will be the f***ing death of me. You know what? Whatever. We won. That works for me. 14 and 12. I will take that. 5 games in, 54 and 42. Doing decent. Nope. Not saying it. Not saying nothing about how I'm doing. We are just going to swap the fucking loadout. All right. I've learned my lesson. Kind of. I would rather use Charge and Slam than Winch Claw right now. But I did swap these a game late. So we are going to swap out both the Dome Shield and the RPG this time around. I don't think I've ever played a game without the RPG. Well, we are just going to find out how all this does for us because we are going to swap to Pyro Mine. There we go. Not much to see here in Game 6. It was a quick one, but we do have a banger of a tip for Charge and Slam of all things. Don't do what I'm doing in this clip here. I am the reason I hate this specialization. I don't know how I just did that, but I did, so woohoo. You see why I don't fucking like this thing? Okay, now if I'm done ignoring floors. Let me just leave before I embarrass myself more. Like that. Wow, Charge and Slam came in handy for like a single time. Ooh. All right. All right, another win for the books. 11 and 4? Fuck yeah. Was worth a shot. Dirty Dan Damon. I'm claustrophobic. Damn it. I really thought I got away. Colorado Yeti. Well, yeah, I guess if there were Yetis, they would go to Colorado. It's nice and cold there. Heh, shot him in the ass. Come on, fingers. Remember how to do things. No, oh my God. Why can't I remember how to do things right when I need to do them? I swear to God, there's a reason I don't use barricades. I am fucking awful with them. Good night. Nope, it's about to be 2 team wipes.
Our mega damage event is still active, and there's already enough
I tried to hide, but he was like, nope, you can't hide from me. I got predator vision. God damn, the last one didn't touch the fire. God, it looks like I tried to put my arms up, be like, no, don't shoot. And then I got shot anyway. That just didn't work. I came in like a wrecking ball. Ooh, got a kill. Hell yeah. Leave me alone. Damn, I didn't even get the fucking kill. You're making me so mad. Well, guys, 8 games in, 87 eliminations. We're pretty close to the end here. Now, we had 2 more games in the series before we finally got that 100 elim mark. but honestly, I don't feel like they're worth showing to you guys. This is because there weren't a lot of big moments, there wasn't really a whole lot of good stuff that happened in these games, and honestly, the only thing that I took away from these last two is that Winchclaw does not complement the KS-23. Now, Winchclaw can be good with pretty much any heavy weapon. However, when it comes to the KS-23, the Goo Gun and Charge and Slam especially complement it a lot better than the Winchclaw. So because of that, I don't feel like it's right for me to waste your guys' time showing you these last two games. But we did learn some good lessons along the way that I'm going to tell you about just a second. Well, I must say, fellas, that was a quick one. Now, we only had to play 10 games in order to finish this out today. We won 6 of them, we lost 4, leaving us with a win-loss ratio of 1.5. That is the highest so far in this series, and I must say that is fucking fantastic. As far as eliminations go, we got 100 eliminations flat, 69 deaths. Nice. Bringing us down to a KD ratio of 1.45, which I believe is also the best we've had thus far in the series. So, what is the verdict on the KS-23? How are we feeling about it? Is this gonna be one of our next mainstays in our arsenal? Abso-fucking-lutely, yes it will be. So the KS-23 by itself can be kind of situational. There are certain situations where you will absolutely rip shit with this thing, such as if you're going up against a light who just wants to run right at you, or if you're just sitting at close to medium range and you can get easy shots and they're not moving too erratically. KS-23 absolutely rips. But the thing that has the capacity to turn this weapon into a real game changer is your gadget loadout. And I have to say, as much as it kills me to do so, Charge and Slam was the most effective specialization we used with the KS-23 today. I mean, just between the games where we were using Charge and Slam, we ended up with like 34 eliminations. You know, that's huge. So all in all, I guess my final tip for the KS-23 for today is going to be to pick your gadgets wisely. If you bring the right loadout to the fight, this thing will be your best friend and you will absolutely rip with it, given that you can hit your shots. If you can't hit your shots, I would recommend going into the practice range a little bit, you know, seeing if you can really pick up how to lead your shots with it, because again, that projectile, it does take a second to land, so you do have to kind of know how far ahead to shoot and how far ahead to not shoot. Anywho, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Say what's up down in the comments and let me know what weapon should we use next week. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!